Well, hey there, everybody. This is Mr. Dressel speaking. I'm the Math 2-8 teacher over at DSST Montview, and I'd help you out with this do now today. Okay, looking at this first question, it's asking me to find cosine of A. Well, I can see the angle A is right here, and I remember that cosine of an angle is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. Well, I can tell that this would be the adjacent length side. Can tell that because it's not the hypotenuse and it's touching angle A. And I can see that 17 is right across from the 90-degree here, so that's got to be the hypotenuse. So cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. It looks like D, 15 over 17 would be the right answer. Okay, this next problem looks similar. It's asking for cosine of the angle C. I can see that this is angle C here. Again, I'm going to look for adjacent and the adjacent side and the hypotenuse. Since the 90-degree mark is right there, that tells me that this right here must be the adjacent, and this across from the 90-degree must be the hypotenuse. So cosine of C would in this case be equal to 12 over 15. I look at that and I recognize that I could rewrite that as 4 over 5. Okay, looking at our next question, it asks, which of the following describes the transformation in this function? I believe that means it's the transformation from the parent function x squared. Well, I see that we're adding 3 to x. I think of that as in we're adding 3 to the input, and in my mind, I think of that as a function that happens 3 earlier, and that to me tells me that this is a function that would have moved 3 to the left. So I'm thinking this answer has got to be C, has got to be B or D. I'll cross A and C out. This plus 2 right here, when you have something outside of the parentheses, that's like you're adding 2 to the output, and that would move the whole function up. So I'm going to call B the answer there. Okay, final question. We want to just know which of these 4 choices is going to be a factor of the quadratic here, x squared minus 5x plus 6. Easy way to do this would be to factor it. I always like to make a little x. I'll put the negative 5, the linear constant in the bottom, and then 6, that's A times C, that goes up top. And I'm going to think to myself, what multiplies to 6 and add a negative 5? Well, what 2 numbers would do that? Since the top is a positive number and the bottom is negative, I'm thinking these 2 numbers are going to have to both be negative. That's the only way to make that happen. So when I think what 2 negative numbers multiply to positive 6 and add a negative 5, I come up with negative 2, negative 3. That tells me I could rewrite the top expression as x minus 2 times x minus 3. And it looks like in that case, our answer is C.